Hey Kiara, do you want to shout out? Oh yeah, sorry if I'm a bit snivelly today, by the way. I've run out of hay fever stuff. And yep, I'm good. Bit of a busy weekend, but it'll be. Oh, thank you, Nellis. Just a reminder to everyone, Kiara has a very chill hangout stream every morning, which is well worth dropping by for. Yeah, I had to miss my I had to cancel my Pathfinder game because I needed the that Sunday afternoon to make my dad a lemon meringue pie, but I managed to bake the pie. He cut us last half it before it was even finished cooling, so I'm guessing it was good. Works was kind of blah because they've taken away my duty shifts because we're short staffed. So obviously they can only pay one, and the only people who could fill the shifts were people who are just a step above me in the hierarchy. So they'd get paid for the duty hours anyway. So it just made sense for them to have the shift. That I'd say it went pretty well. Amanda, how's it going? Oh, thank you for the resub, Nick. Subscribed at tier 1, and I am a nerd. Nick, you typed every single one of those characters by hand. Well, obviously, it's not like you cut and paste them. Thank you for handling shoutouts, Nerlus. You're writing again, Amanda. That's cool. Remind me, what do you write? Non-fiction or fiction? And you're writing urban fantasy? Imagine Nimona, but undead. Ooh. Also, Shiva, Gideon the Ninth, Buffy, and the Owl House. Sounds very gay. I'm in. Anyways, that's all the so everyone. It's because out, or if it's just because the core set was fantastic. First right. Nick, mic's cutting out a bit. Oh, that might have been because I was moving it about. Is that better? Okay, it's all fine. It's probably just because I wasn't pointing at it. Alright, speaking of, I do believe outfit looks awesome. Thank you. I'm still waiting on the red version of this, but I'm very excited to have that. And obviously, when I've got those ears done, I have. Okay, I'll try and show it to the camera. Basically, I'm just trying to get a wall of clay around there, and that'll let me cast it in silicon. And then when that silicon's cast, I can cover the whole thing in there. And yes, it does look kind of ionic, doesn't it? I can yep. When the silicon's sort of cast, I can basically cover the whole thing in plaster, and that'll hold it steady. And I can just use that to cast as many ears as I like. And then, reveling in the fact I could have probably just bought some off the shelf ears and got the same result. But really, would that have been as fun? I think not. Okay. Only me forgetting to do the window capture before starting this game. There we go. Exactly, it's about the journey. And exactly, Nick. Bards can cast ears. Yeah, I mean, I might play rogues in their tabletop RPGs, but every streamer is basically a bard. And also, thank you, Amanda. Décolletage. Yeah, I think I've heard that word thrown about in regards, but what I'm basically going for is sort of like a still like a fancy outfit, but something still sort of roguish. Obviously, I've got the sort of a vaguely noble looking corset and robes, as my characters are basically the Eldritch Scoundrel rogue subclass, which means she's well, she's basically a rogue, but she's also a wizard. So one of the trade-offs is she can't wear any sort of serious armor. She has to wear wizard robes and stuff. She has to be very roguish about it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Amanda is a politer way to say boobies. Oh, okay then. Kiara, Tiefling Bree seems normal at this point. Always amazing in and out of the cosplay. Yeah, well, I was dressed normally for my last couple of Learner's Inception streams. And I'll be honest, I was actually kind of confused at who I was looking at for a second. Then again, that might just be because I've got purple hair and serious face blindness. General requests an audience. That's already done. New project. Support the General's endeavours. Have not got much time to rank stuff up. Oh yeah, so at the end of the last session, we basically discovered that our sort of main villain of this game has some sort of artifact that's her weakness stashed away somewhere. So I guess we're gonna track down that artifact and uncover her weakness. And I imagine, well, there's a bunch of side quests tied to getting this done, so without further ado, let's put Knock Knock back in the party and hit the road. I mean, regarding showing cleavage, one of the low-key most frustrating things about my transition has been sort of, I always want to sort of present, okay, that's where I need to get to. Gonna be a bit of a journey. I always want to sort of present a I basically want to be a gender non-conforming woman, but obviously at the same time, because I'm trans, I have a sort of a very sort of serious reason I don't particularly want to be misgendered, so I keep having to balance everything I do with that. Ooh, something's going on. Event. Streams of power. Okay, Jord has no hope. So yeah, sorry for a bit of a rant there, but I just found that quite annoying. I mean, I suppose that's kind of like why I like the rogue class, because when you look at sort of women rogues in fantasy settings, they're always sort of they have that sort of non-traditionally feminine look about them. Okay, who are we fighting? More fatigued. We have a bear and a barbarian. Use whichever weapon you feel is appropriate. Okay, Lindsay, let's have a little buff. Yeah, we'll have an opening salvo.
I need inspiration.
We'll decloak our barbarian and charge.
Tear them apart!
Stand down.
Send Knock Knock into position. Lindsay can... Man, I keep forgetting all the stuff Lindsay's got. You were lost. Throw acid. Okay, he can't throw any acid yet. I'll just get him in position to do that then. Oh, how dare! How dare you turn into a bear?
They go down!
There.
You offend me.
Knock Knock gets like 7 sneak attacks, because of course he does. Okay, Lindsay.
Serves you right.
Targeted the wrong one. Oh well. Oh yeah, a bunch of people followed me in the last few hours. I think they all came here while I was watching Kiara's stream, so I'd imagine they're not necessarily watching the second, but hello. Okay, they're in position for a roasting. Or spear toasting. Seriously, another one? Oh yeah, for those who don't know, Amiri has a feat called Blinding Critical. So whenever she gets a critical hit on someone, there's a chance they'll be blinded. Which is absolutely amazing, I think we can all agree. Okay, we're into close quarters, so swords out.
Your time is over.
Be easier if you not fight back.
Knock Knock continues to be a real MVP of every fight. And down he goes. And now we shall take their stuff.
I decree we set up camp.
Okay, Knock Knock is on watch duty, I guess. Oh yeah, let's have some monster casserole. Sorry for yawning into the mic there. How's everyone's week gone then? Hope you all had a good weekend. How do we get there then? Okay, that belongs to Pitax. Let's have a little savey save as a treat. Kiara, you're off to work soon. That sucks. Still, I hope you have a good shift. I mean, at least you enjoy a job a lot more than you did the last one, I think. Amanda, you saw Nimona with a queer friend? Heck yeah. Yeah, I watched Nimona, I think it was Tuesday, and I will not shut up about it. It's living in my mind rent-free and will for the foreseeable future. Okay, some wine and port. Oh yeah, this was the temple of that Kale, what's it? The adventurer.
The dangers don't frighten
God.
Me see. Me keep.
Okay, we have a trap, which I'll put not lock on.
I can.
And it sounds like there's something nasty ahead.
Did it without breaking.
A friend you haven't seen in years. Yeah, I have a couple of friends I only see like once a year. Okay, what have we got? Were tigers. Interesting.
Have a look.
Who's there?
See if we can disarm this without being caught first.
I did it. I did.
Okay. Pitax Wardens. Okay, this is going to be interesting.
No time for idling.
Well, no point in messing about. Let's go.
I don't tolerate threats.
Amanda, your colleagues say the Swede version sounds like you. Yeah, I'm not surprised at that. Oh, what's the name of the her English VA? She does that sort of you know. Oh god, there's where at? Where at? Yeah, she has that sort of Chloe Price style growl. This could be a big fight. Okay, knock knock. I'm guessing the were tigers are the big danger here. Although I'm not liking the look of those two were rats, so can I target them both? Yes. Because I'm going to guess they've got levels in Rogue.
Away, you rascal!
Okay, yeah, I can nuke all these. Okay. And here comes the were tiger. Oh, another were tiger. Oh dear.
Any last wishes?
Come here, Bat. Not that stab you.
Yeah, punk rock voice sounds about right. So can I charge? Splat splat. Splat, splat, splat.
Stand down. This is where I step in.
Cool.
Which knife to use? Bring it!
Hey.
And Lindsay was called forth.
You know, I sort of try to go for the sort of it's not really necessarily a mask sounding voice, but it's more of a sort of a very gruff femme voice. It's what I've been trying to use for Miri. And to do that, I basically do the obviously I've got my sort of upper class voice / villainess voice. And what I try to do is I try to make it less pronounced and more like more like this. And just throw in a bit of graveliness. What did he spot? What do you spot, Knock Knock? On the map? There it is. We've got a potion of blur, masterwork blade, heavy crossbow, not much use, some beads, coins, and eternal sunshine. So I wonder why Pitax has a bunch of lycanthropes on their side. I mean, aside from the fact they're all the bad guys, you know. Amanda, curiously sound way more femme. Your seeing has helped you unmask your voice because autism survival stuff. Yeah, I've been trying to act less realistic lately.
An ambush, eh?
You should take a look.
Okay, don't want to walk into that.
Knock knock ears. With ears.
It is very nice, it pauses for you when you see a trap.
I did.
I mean, the big thing I've learned with sort of feminising my voice is
Over there.
I've realised. See, when I was a kid, I used to do this thing with my throat where I should just about make my teeth vibrate. But obviously, I stopped doing that because, you know, adults found the noise really annoying. But I found doing that is actually sort of where I need to put my voice to sort of get where I want. I'm still sort of working around stuff like vocal fry and stuff, but yeah, my voice is closer than ever to how I want it sound, which is pretty cool. I mean, the other thing I've always known about my voice is that I tend to drop a lot of not put a lot of emphasis on syllables. Like when I was a kid, I used to say "okay" a lot, but really I meant to say "okay." It's just that I sort of dropped the first O sound. I'd also add D sounds to a lot of things, like I used to say demons a lot
I did.
instead of demon. Amanda, you got picked on for sounding femme when you were small, and you've always tried to hide it ever since. Yeah, I mean, I try not to look back on things too much, but I suspect if I, even if I sort of never came out, I'd be a lot thin now than I am, regardless, if I was picked on this as a kid.
Hey, have a look.
Then again, that's a lot of ifs, isn't it?
I did it. I did.
Okay, we've got more of them. Oh, and what's this? First world problems.
A simple smile goes a long way.
Oh yeah, I've got some free fireballs to use. I should use those. And where they are, though? Oh, here we are. Tale of Shelburne. Basically, I've got this book that gives me a random ability every time I rest. And one of them's free fireballs.
Fight back. Best kind of fight.
Kiara, your voice was so monotone and boring. Yeah, I've noticed you've actually sounded a lot more excited in your streams lately. I mean, not that you weren't always enthusiastic, but it is such a massive change. Hey, inspire heroics. It's basically a free potion of heroism. Okay, Knock Knock's been spotted, so I'll have him wait here. Oh yeah, let's do some blue flames. Lovely.
Tear them apart!
Okay, none of them are in range.
You offend me.
Wow. Yeah, I see how it is.
Look at me, Gorum! Yeah!
Breath weapon. Gardener. What kinds of gardens are they keeping here? Okay, the gardener has wings. That's perfectly normal for a gardener to have, isn't it? DJ, how's it going? You always enjoy both our voices. Oh, thank you. Kiara, your old videos are so filled with lazy voicing. DJ, you're having lunch break and popping into hang while you say hi. Hope Kiara's having a good start to her week. I hope you are as well. Oh yeah, let's use a shadow evocation. Can't go wrong with a good old lightning fireball, can you? Okay, they basically all succeeded on their saving throws. How annoying. Knock knock. Oh, it's this idiot.
Lighting enemies on fire first.
Jeez, what is their AC? 30. Good thing knock knock gets like 7 attacks now.
Taste my fury. They go down!
Okay, now let's deal with this gardener. I mean, I'm sure this gardener's just a guy, you know, but...
Your time is over.
Okay.
Serves you right.
Be easier if you not fight back.
And he's down. What have we got here? Chipped magnifying glass with the technically his brand. Okay, this is one of those item things. Singing Edge. Long spear. Whenever the wielder for this +3 long spear becomes affected by a bardic performance, its enhancement bonus increases to +5, and it grants its wielder a +2 dodge bonus to AC. Okay, I might give that to Lindsay, because she benefits from her own long spear, and not like she's using melee attacks anyway. Yeah, when she's doing a bardic performance, her AC gets ridiculous. Let's take their stuff. Bombardier's vest. +2 charisma headband. I have some natural armor. Old person. Ring of protection +2. All very basic stuff. I guess the lycanthropes are all because the first world and all that.
Adventures call to them.
Nillis figures you'd find the mother load of chill shrooms well after exhausting the Gerudo Desert of content. Oh, you still playing? Well, are you playing Breath of the Wild or the new one? Okay, anything else on the map? Nope. Hey, Cloaky again. Break, dripping cloak. Strength 18. I like those odds. Avindra. The beautiful Nereid is deathly pale. She shudders as you approach. I know you. You're her hound. I have a message for you. Nereid freezes and stares forward with unseeing eyes. When she speaks again, it's not with her voice, but another. One you recognise all too well. Just two to make 1,000. 2 more grains and my cup will be full. I care not for who makes it first. You and your lands, my hound, or Pitax, his ruler. The time draws near. Enjoy yourselves or fight, or celebrate your victory. Each step you take is one more toward my triumph. Take the tour promised to you. It awaits you here, at the bottom of the lake, in the abbey. But bear in mind, Peacock already knows you have revealed his secret. He is terrified and soon he'll make his move. Finished speaking, the Nereid hugs her shoulders and lowers her head. Nellis, you're still on Breath of the Wild, yeah? You think you're down to only 3 shrines left, but you could be wrong? How fair? Kiara, due to Oblivion, you put Breath of the Wild on hold. You love looking for shrines. Yeah, Oblivion has a sort of a special place in my heart because it was one of my first, you know, players myself, but girl games. But it's really, mechanically, it's kind of hard to go back to after playing Skyrim. Same for Morrowind. Like, every Elder Scrolls game seems to sort of be flawed, but every sort of Elder Scrolls game improves on itself. Yeah, it's sort of in a way that's just feels slightly better, more comfortable than the previous ones. Okay, who are you and why do you speak with Nerissa's voice? The Nereid lifts her head and stares at you with big blue eyes. I'm Evindra. I have spent many years serving my cousin Nerissa as her living tool, a channel for her voice, and as a gift to her peacock, King Ivereti. Through me, he could communicate with her. Why would Nerissa do this to you? It is a long story, although surely you know much of it already. Long ago, my dear sweet cousin was different, but then a curse fell upon her, and it changed her completely. It's been a long time since I could recognise Nerissa, our once proud, brave and visionary leader. The curse deprived her of her heart, and her first victims were her sisters, the nymphs and myself. Ah yes, sisterhood and all its benefits. Kanara smiles, but her eyes remain cold. Reminder, Kanara is actually the evil twin. Kiara, Skyrim is your first Elder Scrolls game. Notice you actually got the last few achievements for Oblivion recently. You never wrapped up the guild quest lines. No less, killing stuff in Oblivion feels so much rewarding in a way because you clonk everything over the head and it falls over. Yeah. To be honest, I really liked what Oblivion did with melee combat a lot more than Skyrim. Just because it felt sort of like you could just pummel away at enemies. And occasionally they'd sort of get knocked over if you had the right move. I suppose what I'd really like them to do with melee, with hand-to-hand combat, is sort of make it a viable option, but make it more like you have to sort of move around and dodge and weave and such like compared to a weapon. Kiara, you're really into speechcraft in Oblivion. Yeah, you're saying that on your stream, which is kind of interesting. Because that's one of the mechanics that a lot of people didn't like. Like, I sort of get the appeal of the minigame. It is kind of fun, but it does feel a bit off. That said, it becomes a bit of redundant when you've got spell crafting, because you can basically make a charm spell that lasts 1 second, but maxes out sort of charm. So you can basically just, you know, enchant someone to make them like you, and then speak to them. And because time freezes during conversations, you're all set. But yeah, the further back you go in Elder Scrolls games, the easier they are to break mechanically. Like in Morrowind, you could basically make potions that increase your alchemy, and then make better potions with that increased alchemy, and so on and so forth, until you can basically make a potion of I'm unstoppable forever. Yeah, you think it's because you used persuasion a lot in the Fallout games? Yeah, I think I like how Fallout did the persuasion, well, sort of like the Bethesda era ones, a lot better, just because it tends to use the whole you can just have this option if you have this score in that ability. What was that? What was the tool Nerissa spoke of? A secret is hidden in these depths. The remains of victims of a treacherous murderer. Side by side, they lie at the bottom of a lake. The offspring of 4 noble Pitaxian families: Leokenza, Cassane, Vascari, and Strokale. I know little of the games that mortal monarchs play, but I've watched over Rati for a long time. He fears those bones will be recovered and draw the vengeance of their living relatives. That's why Nerissa told you where to search for the bodies. She also told him you would come to retrieve them. 2 rulers each at each other's throats is exactly what she needs. Nerissa, dear cousin, what have you become? So, he killed the hostages? But why? It seems so unreasonable. Alive, they were useful. Dead, they're nothing. Here's that strange halfling that attacked me at the entrance. Avindra frowns and hisses through gritted teeth. The gardener. That's how he was known. The madman was obsessed with me, and Everotti exploited that weakness of his to turn into the most loyal of his guardians. I do not wish to speak more of him. Okay, that has some dark implications. Thank you for sharing this information. Farewell. Well, I'm glad we killed him. Wait, I beg you. Please take me with you. Queen, let me live in your capital. I will repay you by telling you all I know. I want to help you, and I want to help Nerissa too. If anyone can break the curse, it must be you. Alright, I might need further information. Thank you for your kindness. I think I've said there is a Nerissa redemption ending, but it's one of those really difficult play for the game multiple times sort of thing, so I don't think I'll get it. Yeah, also the Outer Worlds. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the Outer Worlds was basically intended to basically be a follow-up to Fallout New Vegas in an original setting, so. Right, the lake depths. Interesting. Anywhere else to go? Nope. I guess we're going into the lake. The underground lake looks like a silver mirror. The reflections on its surface are so clear you can make out every wrinkle in your clothes and the individual strands of your hair. What you can't make out, though, is anything that might be hidden beneath the water. Huh. I guess the lake's higher resolution than this game. No less through the minigame, Oblivion tried to acknowledge that different people are different. Meanwhile, pretty much the only character in Skyrim that's remotely memorable is Cicero. Everyone else is just an exposition dispenser. True. I mean, the problem is, obviously, when you're doing the minigame, you had to do each option with them. I mean, it was a very cool idea. I don't think they quite stuck the landing, you know. But I can absolutely see why Kiara's actually enjoying it. Oh, into the lake we go. You dive into the lake. Once more, notice the silvery quality of the water, as though it's been imbued with light, or perhaps radiates it. But the things hidden by the placid shimmering are horrible. Below your feet at the bottom of the lake float at least 24 corpses. The dead seem to stare at you, some with empty sockets of hollow skulls, and others with nightmarish dead eyes. One body floats past you. Feel a small metal object fall in your hand. It looks like a signet ring. Items received. Fox signet ring. Knowledge World 30. Examine the bodies. I cannot fail. One of the dead bodies wears a purple belt. Another is clad in a black vest with bright green embroidery. You easily recognise the insignias of the 4 trade houses. There are dead bodies here from all the great families that once ruled Pitax. But why? Okay, dive deeper. As long as I roll above 3, I'm fine. You dive deeper and deeper, pushing yourself until you feel the bottom of the lake beneath your hands and something more metallic. A dagger lies beside the body of a young blonde man. The weapon is in perfect condition, despite its submersion. It may be a trick of the mind, but as you leave, the dead man's body shifts, and it seems almost like it nodded farewell, like the man wishes you luck and hopes to be avenged. Okay then. Oh yeah, it's true. Oblivion was also before the realist brown era. Like, maybe it's just my memories playing tricks on me, but it feels a lot more colourful than Skyrim. Even if it was a step down from Morrowind. I mean, Morrowind was quite a sort of a dark world, but it was interesting. Okay, White Rose Abbey, explored. Acquired, Dark Wind. Ooh. Okay, I think I need to give this to Knock Knock. I mean, my character doesn't use daggers, so I can't really equip it. Get the benefits. Because I normally use a ranged weapon. Although... should I make this dagger my main weapon? I mean, to be fair, my ranged attacks should be spells by this point. Still, Knock Knock can probably do a lot more with it. Then, Knock Knock's got such nice weapons on him already. There's no reason I can't dual wield. The light crossbow and a dagger at the same time. It's still a pretty decent attack bonus. Yeah, this is actually... I'm gonna try this because it's plus 1d6 to sneak attack damage, so... Should really double check, because I think spell attacks also give me sneak attack damage. Yeah, you've got to go to work. Have a nice one. You too. Hope your shift passes quickly and painlessly. No, unless you keep trying to go back to Morrowind and something keeps pushing you back out again. Attack rolls or over-level bandits or whatever. Yeah, I think the real thing I couldn't get past in Morrowind was that any hit you made was basically well, basically rolled. But yeah, what's the ring I got? Okay, the signet of this golden ring depicts a fox's head, a symbol of the Larkenza family in the Iron Fox Trade House of Pitax. The ring previously belonged to one of the King of Rossi's victims and was found. Okay, so it's just evidence. Oh, I'm going to guess we're going to get attacked by King of Rossi once we get outside or something. Actually, well, not necessarily. I mean, his goons are already here. So maybe that was the attack. We'll see. Oh yeah, what is my stealth score looking like right now? Plus 48 to stealth. Holy shit. I can pass almost impossible stealth checks without even trying. For those who aren't aware, a DC of 50 is basically the hardest stealth check. Oh, sorry, basically the hardest check you get in Pathfinder 1st edition. So obviously it doesn't use banded accuracy like D&D does. Right. Really should look up the Ravenous Queen and see if there's a way to complete it. Yep. I guess we're going to Pitax now. Okay, let's fight some enemies. And yeah, no, let's be fair, Morrowind is still quite brown.
I'll scout ahead.
Please, not Rapskull. Come here, Bax. Knock, stab you.
I think elementals are
Hard way.
not weak to sneak attacks anyway, but hey ho. Oh, this was a bad idea.
I'm leaking red all
I'm
over
so sorry, Knock
myself.
Knock.
Which knife to use? Huh.
Yeah, I think your sister might be more useful here. Okay, it's a shame all my damage spells are fire spells. Okay, Okay, Dragon's Breath. Silver. Notice the bad news is Ravenous Queen has a puzzle. Other than that, you're not sure what the question is. Yeah, it was in an area I went into. And I wasn't really sure what to do with it, so I just gave up and left.
You deserved it.
And that's the end of that. Yeah, I can't actually remember where it is. I know it's around here somewhere though. And I can't wait to annex Pitax and claim all these resources. I've got some empty spell slots, don't I? Let's have another fireball. Cone of cold just in case.
I decree we set up camp.
Pitaxian envoy awaits inside the castle. Oh boy. Let's do that tomorrow.
Who is responsible for our rations? The poor dimwit should learn to count. We're running out of food again.
How so, Master Jubilost? Doesn't the Great Discoverer have a resourceful plan for such eventualities?
I mean, our plan for the rations is basically Miri hunts for us. Okay, more stuff's happening. Okay, that's failed because I didn't assign anyone to it. And that's also failed for similar reasons. Suppose I really should have taken Jubilost up for what he was already doing.
I decree we set up camp.
Great. Ah, Kaliki likes the rain.
Gaining the advantage is always smart.
lucky I get bonuses to stealth checks during this weather. Well, everyone does, because it's very easy to move quietly while it's raining. What have we got? Just a bunch of bandits.
Listening as hard as I can.
And then they exploded. Okay, he's left. Okay, something's happening over here. Nellis, you don't think Jubilos could handle multitasking in a fast-paced environment? I mean, he's an academic, so probably not. Or probably so, depends on how you look at it. Okay, where's this one popped out from? Okay, he's there.
Knock-knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Bring it!
Any last wishes?
And there we go. Unless he strikes you as the kind of person who'd put that into a job posting. Yeah, to be fair, he probably would. Actually, no, he's chaotic neutral, so he probably wouldn't want to use sort of like corporate buzzwords.
I decree we set up camp.
Nobody believed Knock-knock will become hero. Even Knock-knock doesn't sometimes. But every day, remind self to try and keep at it.
You need to have a hero's heart to be a hero. But it's not important what others call you. Just believe in yourself.
As the tale of the great man Arthur said. Okay, let's have a word with this envoy. I like that basically every NPC we've met along the way is working for Rossi for some reason now. Oh, this guy. Stefano Mosconi is wearing a particularly splendid attire for his visit. His doublet is embroidered with precious stones and decorated with the helm of the emblem of Pitax. A disdainful smile is plastered on his powdered face. He bows formally. Your Highness, I'm here on behalf of His Highness,
Iverati of Pitax. It's an open secret that things are not going well for your kingdom of late. Bandits and monsters, which you've supposedly exterminated, are swarming your countryside once more. You're losing the trust and respect of your subjects. Everyone sees that you're failing to meet the responsibilities of a proper ruler. It's not just everyone dares to say this out loud. His Highness Iverati is ready to lend you a helping hand. Reject this unbearable burden of power, kneel to him, and abdicate the crown. He'll rule the Stolen Lands as wisely and fairly as he rules his own country. His Highness is expecting you at his palace in Pitax, ready to accept your oath. Okay, neutral evil, you can literally just cut off his head and send it. Now unless Iverati starts sending all his interns on field trips as an intimidation tactic. I mean, that's basically what he's been doing. Like, he's basically been forcing bandits to invade and having a mad sorceress teleport monsters in, and what's the last thing he did? Oh yeah, he had a bunch of bards set up shop and start printing rude leaflets. That's the most petty one, really. Okay, so my options. I'm not keeping up with my responsibilities. Don't be absurd. You know full well that the disasters that fell upon my lands were the work of Iverati himself. Yeah, okay, j'accuse. Moscone smiles contently. This is slander, your highness. My king is famous for his wisdom and fairness. How could he have woven such a plot? It is beyond belief. He can wait as long as he likes. He's not getting my crown. I will pass your words to his highness. But wouldn't it be wiser to accept a helping hand while your country can yet be saved? Think about it. With a low bow, Moscone leaves the throne room. Oh, frick that guy. Again, bows to the waist and addresses you ceremoniously. Greetings, Your Highness. By tradition, if a worthy ruler is... Okay, I've already read this one. Dragon scale plate. Nice. What's up, Lindsay? So, King Iverati invited you for a visit. I have the perfect gift for him. With a smug look, Lindsay shows you a thin paperback. Look through it when you have the time. The entire truth of the Academy of Grand Arts. The truth about what the students, teachers, headmaster, and the great patron Iverati himself are doing behind that pretty facade. Truth, you recommended Lindsay publish an honest book about the Academy of Grand Arts, revealing all its problems. Item received, the Academy of Infamy. The first press run is already on its way to Pitax. When you go, don't forget to take me with you. I want to see the effects of the book on Professor Airbold. And I wrote with my own eyes. Oh, effects of the book Professor Airbold and I wrote with my own eyes. I'm sure it will be explosive. Okay, I guess we're going to Pitax. Okay. Now let's do a quick rank up. Okay, now let's see what happened. Last was cavalry failed. The minister was too stingy. Treasures of the Ancients was a success. +3 culture. Easier upgrades. Regional claims and upgrades cost 25%, yes. Back to the year. Cassil's training as a general is complete. And we've got some new projects. Okay, let's put a stop to that. The morning after, 0% chance of success. %0% chance of success. 20%. It's better than nothing. Okay, the treasurer wants a word. Okay, let's see what the general wants. A sales representative of several trading houses in the Daggermark arrived at your court. They are interesting in trading in our domain. Offer us fair compensation for a trade agreement, but I wouldn't want Harry to trust their siren songs. What they want, truly, is to ruin our merchants, to replace them, and lay down their own rule. The rule of urban bandits with sharp blades and deadly poisons. But they are a strong community. They stand united and support each other. If you make a decision that is not to their liking, they won't hesitate to pressure you or cause trouble. In any case, I strongly advise against this dangerous offer. Okay, so say yes, I lose basically a ton, but I get a trade agreement with them. Say no, I get some extra community and loyalty. Yeah, I'll trust his advice. I'll send them away at once. We can do without the street gang smuggling, bribery, kidnapping and other lovely glyphs of these Daggermark businessmen. If the tragedy hadn't struck my domain, I'd have loved to neighbour a kingdom led by so wise a ruler as you. Okay, that's done. New project, support the treasurer's endeavour. Rank up to 7. I've got a lot of these. Well, anyway, time to go to Pitax, I guess. I'll have to take Octavia with me, because, she's got a side quest there.
How cute!
Oh, yeah, get these relics. Technic League. Okay, so there's 5 Technic League items. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of stuff I need to sell, isn't there?
This is
I'll be honest, I might make this a short session. Just because it's been superhuman this weekend, I'm feeling a bit blag. Kind of tempted to end this early and just watch Nimona again. But we'll head to Pitax and see what happens. Yidis, what do you want? Oh yeah, Dragon Scale Plate. Full plate armor. Acid resistance 30. Okay, that might be helpful. Oh yeah, I should read the Academy of Infamy. Bombardier's Vest. Get that. Okay, so the Chardonnay is a cooking ingredient. Okay. She's only got full plate plus 4 at the moment. Where's that suit of armour? Okay, slightly low enhancement, but acid resistance 30 is pretty good. Plus it looks pretty badass. Visible thief ability. Oh yeah, she has it. Okay, yep, I'm gonna give her that then. Do I have anything better than the Ring of Protection? Trap spring over gloves. Ah yeah, Ring of Security, perfect. Ah yeah, the trap springers gloves won't do anything for her, cause no less scrolls of polymorph have to have the species preset. Boo. Yeah, with scrolls, if there's variants, they tend to basically a scroll stores a specific casting of a spell. So pretty much what I just said. Yeah, we'll just double check her spells. Yep, she's got a few free spell slots. So level 5 spell. Never know when echolocation comes in handy. Is it worth having a transformation? No, disintegrate. Gotta go with disintegrate. obviously I've got to take Octavia with me, so I suppose the real question is, who am I going to drop from the party to bring her? Not perhaps. Yeah, I think Jubilost. Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, one last thing. I suppose the nice thing about taking Octavia with me is she can actually cast the dragon transformation spell on her own, which to be fair is pretty rad. Just double check we don't have any other quests to do. Okay, so these two companion quests are there anyway. The River's Justice is there. The main quest is there. There is the Ravenous Queen, but yeah, we'll sort that. We'll look into that later. Go home to Pitax. Can't wait to kick it. I can't wait to kick Ivarotti's ass and claim his domain for my own. And you okay. Really wish I had someone who could do this. Okay, I suppose it's best to assign someone to it than not.
I need to catch my breath.
I'll tell you what, we've organized our encampment completely wrong. Come here, all of you, and I'll explain what we need to do.
Oh, and maybe you should buy a drum so it will be easier for us to march to your commands? Who do you think you are, Scribbler? We're not your students.
You tell him, Octavia. More kingdom stuff? What's going on here? Defender of the forest. Okay, Jubilost has a 20% chance of solving this. Wish I knew what I was doing wrong there. I get to cast lightning bolt for free. Peaceful travellers? Is this the Skelly Merchant? The Skelly Merchant. What's he got? I don't need that. Plant-bane sickle. Keen speed. Opposite longbow. What does speed do again? Making a full attack, the wielder of a speed weapon may make one extra attack with it. The attack uses the wielder's full base attack bonus plus any modifiers appropriate. This is not cumulative with a spell. It's not that great then. And keen increases the threat range for the weapon. Yeah, not that useful. It'd be cool if he got new stock every time I met him, but Nick, you love those little bits of character back and forth during travel. Yeah, it really gives you a reason to mix up your party bit. Notice, is it you or is Skelly the only peaceful traveller on the road? I mean, to be fair, there's others. Okay, I'm out of range, so I'm just gonna go back a bit.
I need to catch my breath.
I decree we set up camp.
What if you lost all your books? How'd you fight then? Let me show you a few moves with a sword.
Oh, I wouldn't want to steal the great warrior's glory. Let's leave the swordplay to you. And I'll stay behind you with my tricks.
That's one way of being diplomatic, I suppose. I suppose since she's supposed to be chaotic good, she probably actually meant that. Okay, there we go. I can check the kingdom stuff. Oh, failure. Guardians of the Wild Wound. So that's the issue that okay, I can put Miri in charge of that when she's done in 3 days. Yeah, so the Wild Wound is basically the subject of the Wrath of the Righteous. Long story short, there's a dirty great gash in the universe where demons are pouring in. So a bunch of crusaders keep having to go there to do something about it. It's kind of like Doom if Doomguy didn't exist. And also everything was medieval. Stop doing that.
I need to catch my breath.
No less, in Breath of the Wild, everyone on the road except Beedle has a 50% chance of being a ninja. Yeah.
Okay, 10% chance of success. Megavan is busy. Megavan doing training, I think. Yeah, he's got 15 days left. Yeah, it's an opportunity, so no biggie if it fails.
Stop interrupting me all the time.
Hey Jan, how's it going?
Everyone in our party, I have the most vast travel experience. I've been to such corners of the world where you wouldn't have survived even for a minute. So believe me when I say that I know what will be better for all of us.
By all of us, you must mean you and the chorus of praise you must constantly hear inside that thick skull of yours.
I love Jublos and Octavia's interactions. Namely because most of them are her telling him to SDFU. Okay, let's go. I've got a bonus to persuasion check, so probably going to be the most useful thing. Approaching the city, we found the gates wide open. There was no one there to greet us. Oh, in we go then. Okay, so we've got a bunch of side quests to do in here, so I'm going to guess we'll have the free reign of the city. At least somewhat. Up.
Don't even think of starting any riots.
Wouldn't dream of it. Hey.
Will Barony Baron Face really become part of Pitax? Can you imagine what possibilities would open?
Oh, frick you. Okay, let's see. There's Stephen. Ooh, loose and loot. Right, what I want to do here is see if I can do the companion side quests. Amulets of natural armor +3. Oh, wonder if I can equip Octavia with that. Because I don't know what she's got. Oh yeah, just +2, so that's a straight upgrade. Pick the lock. Any objections? Didn't think so. Hi, it's this guy.
There you are, Your Highness. Everati is expecting you to bend at the knee, but I suspect you have other plans.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm the head of the Kenza family in the Iron Fox Trade House. We ruled Pitax not long ago, before that scoundrel Everati seized the crown and most of our property. Now the old families hold but a sliver of their former influence, but we still live on, quietly hoping for revenge.
What caused you to lose influence?
It's a dark and sordid story. I swear I'd give my life to learn the truth of it. Pitax was founded
Okay, so we've got his signet ring.
by 4 families and ruled by their 4 trade houses for centuries. We quarrel from time to time.
Exactly, Nick. Bend at the elbow and elbow drop him. I'll bend at the knee because it lines up my dagger with his stomach perfectly. As Terry Pratchett said, the way through a man's heart is through his stomach, under the rib cage.
We quarrelled from time to time, of course. The property didn't always change hands peacefully, but none of us would dream of impinging on another family's lawful rights. And then Ivarotti appeared. We underestimated him, thought him nothing more than another adventurer like thousands of others in the region. He handled matters quickly and chaotically, with assets running through his fingers faster than chips at a card table. His wealth grew rapidly, but he still wasn't a big fish, for a while at least.
Oh yeah, I think he's already... Oh yeah, we've already done this dialogue. Yada yada, Ivarotti won the kingdom in a card game. Assuming I oppose Ivarotti, what will the old family support me?
You can count on the hands of the Kenza family, but regarding the other trade houses, I've tried to unite them so many times, but the stubborn fools would die alone than triumph united. I have no idea what might bring them into line.
I'm going to tell you will persuade the other trade houses to join the rebellion.
I'm all ears.
A pirate gang led by Laura Nusky worked for Ivarotti.
I'm afraid this is nothing shocking. Every family has business partners of that sort.
Ivarotti brought a whole army of bards to Littletown and used them to crush his enemies.
Interesting. So he didn't create the academy for his own love of the arts. What does that have to do with any of the trade houses?
I have proof that Ivarotti intentionally bred monsters.
Of course, this is sickening, but I don't think any of the old families will be sufficiently outraged by this to oppose Ivarotti openly.
Oh, and by the way, he murdered all your family. All the members of the old families kidnapped by Ivarotti are dead. Their bones lie at the bottom of the underground pond at White Rose Abbey.
By the gods, this is unheard of. I will immediately dispatch my people to the Abbey and the other families. If this is true, then Ivarotti will face blood vengeance from all the families.
I like how kill everyone is also an option here. I have to go. Keep your eyes open.
Yep.
Gonna speak to that guy over there. But I'm gonna save just in case it takes me to Ivarotti immediately, because I want to do the other stuff. Oh yeah, I'm surprised you aren't playing D&D, Nick. Do all your stuff.
So, we reached the climax of your tale at last. Admitting her failure, the brave but alas inept ruler delivers her crown into the hands of her wise old friend. At least that's how they write about it in the chronicles. And we both know that's the only thing that matters. You aren't the first, and you won't be the last to lose all you possess to my master. But I must admit, you were a worthy adversary.
If you knew what I knew, you wouldn't stay loyal to Ivarotti for long. Let me tell you something.
Don't waste your breath. I already know everything you know, and more besides. You can't convince me to join you, with flattery or threats, or any shocking scandal.
Well, looks like Ivarotti has played me.
There is nothing shameful about admitting defeat. On the contrary, it shows true wisdom.
And you can just pick that moment to kill him.
The dangers don't frighten me.
What's up, soldier? You get the feeling it's going to be a hard day today? Maybe? Maybe?
I like
Ooh.
what I see.
Spotted. Oh,
there's an NPC over here. Hey there.
Good day, Your Highness. For the moment, at least. I didn't expect you to show your face here. Will you allow me to give you a piece of advice?
What advice do you want to give me?
There's two possibilities. Either you've come to surrender to Ivarotti, hoping for his mercy, or you're here to start a bloodbath in the streets, thinking that my guards won't stop you. My advice is the same in either case. Run.
Panara watches the elf with interest. I like him. Though I'd like him even more if he were dead. Who are you?
You're a Psychos, alright. Oh yeah, we've read this.
Perhaps what I've got to say will make you change your mind.
Perhaps, but I wouldn't count on that.
Okay, diplomacy 42. Not impossible. I need at least an 11. I know it's the city you're loyal to, not the king or his cronies. Well, I'm your only chance of saving Pitax from the Thieves Guild or the drug trade. Failed.
Promises, promises. Where's the guarantee that if you gain the crown you won't get in bed with the Thieves Guild? No, Your Highness, I'm not playing these games. Listen, I have nothing against you personally, but you're walking straight into trouble. Leave while you can, or I'll have to arrest you for disturbing the peace.
Okay, I'm just going to load the game, and I want to have a look at his the dialogue options first, because maybe that'll work instead. But first, sorry for knocking my pop guard there. Exactly, Nerdist. We'll rise for the Bisected Brioche national anthem. Pirate gang led by Elora Niski work for Ivarotti.
Show me a single person in Pitax who has no connection with a gang. Listen up.
Okay, that doesn't work either. Kind of annoying that I'm going to have to load to try each option. I guess this is sort of convincing everyone to side with me. All the members of the old families kidnapped by Ivarotti are dead. The bones lie at the bottom of the underground pond at White Rose Abbey.
This is very bad, but if you keep it to yourself, if the old family's found out, there'll be real trouble, and that's the last thing I need in the city.
Okay. This guy is such a cop. The king's murdered people.
Oh, well, don't disturb the status quo, sir. Carry on. Oh, sorry for calling you sir.
Oh, thanks for the hydrate, DJ.
Okay, next. He's not bothered by the pirate gang. Maybe he's bothered by the bards.
That's fine with me. If you took all the other students from the city, the streets would be so much safer.
Okay, fine. He wants to get rid of the students. Such a frickin' cop. I mean, okay, he is literally the head of the guard, so of course he's a cop, but... like, even a copper doesn't have to act like such a frickin' copper, you know? Notice, wonder if he cares about the monsters a bit, or if there's no moving him from his post without making that check. We'll find out. I mean, to be fair, monsters might be putting the city at risk, which might be something he cares about.
Monsters? Bred them, so this is how far it's gone. His Highness breeds man-eating monsters in his own kingdom. I suppose he expects that this time it won't end as it usually does, and they won't devour the entire city, and him with it. Well, I admit, you're right. Iverati has crossed the line. This is worse than just flirting with the Thieves Guild. It's a direct threat to every existence of Pitax. If you fight Iverati, the city guard will be on your side. You didn't hear this from me. I'll go before someone hears us.
Hype. We have the police on our side. For once. The ultimate power fantasy. Cops will in fact protect you. Okay, who else is about? Oh yeah, there's loot down here. I should loot it. Lyre and the Sword, an anthology of heroic Pitaxian poetry, and the legend of the Pathfinder. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I should read that book by Lindsay, shouldn't I? Oh yep, The Academy of Infamy. By Lindsay and Airbold the Insightful. Strike Hills Publishing. Without making excuses, I, Airbold the Insightful, must attest that tragedies like the one I let happen are not a rarity at the Academy of the Grand Arts. The happiness of the students, their very lives, could be considered fertilizer of sorts for the blossoming vanity of their mentors, who in their turn must lick Iverati's boots, lest they be trampled beneath them. These are just a few of the more egregious cases I witnessed, and became a silent accessory to in my time. No less, you forgot what the merchant guy said about the monsters, but he was... yeah, the merchant guy wasn't too concerned about anything but the fact that Iverati's basically murdered their families.
Well, hello, Queen. I'm glad to see that despite your utter failure as a ruler, you did listen to the voice of reason and made the only...
Okay, so I'm gonna load from here and go in the other direction. I like how there's a chaotic option to literally shout at the only person who isn't on your side to enact their betrayal. And I'm absolutely going to do that because that's hilarious. Okay, that's an exit.
Rude.
I've broken a nail!
This is not the way it works.
Oh, I failed, didn't I? It's just not my lucky day.
Okay, what's the check on it? 36. Harsh. Oh, that is harsh. Okay, we're gonna load and try that again. Because I literally failed that by 1. No less egregious. I know how it's pronounced. I just don't care. I'm going to rob that lockbox and no one can stop me. Not even its rightful owner.
I did as you asked.
What have we got here? The Ring of Law. How ironic. This ring grants its wearer +4 deflection to AC and immunity to confusion and fear. Only lawful characters can equip it.
Please.
Oh yeah.
Tell.
Well, I do have 1 lawful character in my party.
Adventures called them. What's the holdup?
Now I have a lot of potions of cure moderate wounds.
Done and done.
Wink. The Path of Splendid Glory. Just gonna steal all their propaganda, I guess. Dye metal.
The dangers don't frighten me.
Okay, I'm guessing there isn't anything else except to go speak to the king then. I think my favourite bit of jankery here is how everyone's encumbrance goes crazy just after you save.
Well, hello, Queen. I'm glad to see that despite your utter failure as a ruler, you did listen to the voice of reason and made the only right decision. Give me your crown and swear allegiance to me. I promise I shall rule your lands wisely and mercifully.
Okay, requires chaotic. Moscone, attack him as we planned. Bring me Ivarotti's head and I'll make you governor.
What?
What? But Your Highness, don't listen to her. I'm still loyal to you. You too. Monsconi, you two have betrayed me. You won't get away with this. You know what? Screw it. For Queen Brioche. Okay, so he's got the bards. I've got the cops. Am I really on the right side here? That was amazing, though. 3 out of 4 isn't bad. Oh, the Riverblade sided with me as well, because I spared their leader. Okay, the Temple Guards inside with me. Wonder if there's someone there I could have spoken to. Okay, the Thieves Guild thinks if I win, they'll be hung. Okay. I love how everyone was going, yeah! Okay. We're going to start by... Wait, is a reflex saving throw the way to go here? Yeah, I don't think I should be trying to force a bunch of rogues to do a reflex saving throw. Okay, reflex. Do I have anything here that's not reflex? Yeah, screw it. Fireball. They failed anyway. Oh, Nessie is raiding with a party of 9 raiders. Thanks for giving her the shout out, Nellis. Oh, playing more Oxenfree. Did you finish? Fallen Hellcore, Time Loop, Nettie raid? Heck yeah. How was Oxenfree anyway? Oh, you finished it. Excellent. Oh yeah, for those who don't know me, I'm BisectedBrioche. I'm a transmem streamer. I do playthroughs of single player games, and I quite frequently cosplay. Right now I'm cosplaying, well, partially cosplaying a tiefling. I'm just sort of building up this cosplay, so I'm working on some ears as well. And at some point I'm going to be sort of doing a full cosplay with all the face paint and stuff. And I'm playing Pathfinder Kingmaker, in which I'm playing a tiefling rogue. And I'm going to steal this guy's kingdom. You know, actually, it's an amazing moment where I basically accused the king's right-hand man of siding with me. And he decided he might as well side with me anyway. Which was hilarious. Exactly, Nellis. I just got a cop to attack. I just convinced a cop to side with me. And I also convinced the king's right-hand man to betray him by accusing him of betraying him for me. It was beautiful. And now my dude is going to be pretty useless on my behalf, I guess. You know, my other party's other rogue can turn into a dragon. Maybe I should have her turn into a dragon. On the other hand, I've got other cool tricks. For example, Fireball. Reflex save halves.
Oh, these are the temple guards. Oh well. Oh yeah, I should do something about these bards. Bards are annoying. Okay, maybe not. Bards go squish. I'll save the dragons for later. Yeah, it was an alignment thing, no less. Basically. Oh damn. Okay, these temple guards are getting irritating. And I guess all the GM PCs are gonna do this fight for me. Okay, Amiri. My love. Okay, she can't really charge in.
Tear them apart!
Stand
But I
down.
can backstab. Perfect.
Consider me provoked.
I don't tolerate threats.
Oh great, more of them. Yeah, that's right, Nelis. I accused him of being on my the dialogue option was basically, okay, attack him, like we agreed. And the king was like, how dare you betray me? And he was like, you're not script. Queen Brioche. Huh? Where'd the music go? No. Oh, there we go. Okay.
They go down!
Let's go for the guard captain. Instant enemy. What's that do again? With this spell, you designate the target as your favoured enemy. Okay, it's basically compelled duel. Exactly, the orchestra took an early lunch. Okay, Lindsay, what can you do?
Serves you right.
This is for you.
Isn't that guard captain dead yet? This is gonna get pretty chaotic. Okay, he's passed his will save for hideous laughter. Oh, that's a big axe. Oh, damn. Damn. Okay, that wasn't ideal. But we're nearly done here. One more to go. Come on, finish him. Or don't, I guess Amiri can do it. Let's take all their stuff now.
Anything is possible.
How's everyone doing anyway? Okay, definitely going to use some of these potions because I've got way too many of them.
I'll share my path.
Oh cool, and Sonko got up again. RIP to the people who sided with me but didn't survive, I guess. Nessie, you've been up since 4 AM, it's been a stressful weekend. Your grandma fell and hurt herself, everyone's a bit... Oh my... So sorry to hear that. I hope she's recovering. Tally your guitar in. Okay, forward. She tripped over a bit of carpet at a store and broke her... Oh. You're worried she might need surgery and she's almost 81. Yeah, that's not a great age to have a fall like that. Yeah, I seriously hope that she ends up being okay.
I'll scout ahead.
Okay, I guess we're on a dungeon crawl now. Okay.
Look, it's Queen Brioche.
Shh, I'm sneaking.
What a coincidence. You know how much Ivirati promised for her head. Can we handle her? She doesn't look like she'll go down easy. Don't be a coward. We'll manage. Hey, you. In the name of King of Erotti, surrender.
Tragic. I'm gonna have to kill these cops. She almost broke a hip 5 or 6 years ago. I like that the cutscene decided they'd spotted me, but mechanically I'm still stealthed.
Come at me, I dare you.
Haste. Not allowed. Unless I do it. So yeah, I've got Dragonkind. Might actually be a good place to cast Chain Lightning. Lovely. I should really cast Stone Skin.
I'm getting killed here! All my knowledge, all my genius.
Okay, guy who could have cast Stone Skin is down.
Bring it!
Oh well. Yeah, I think I've got... Do I have that spell that brings someone back up again? Guess I don't.
You deserved it.
I'll fight if I have to.
Your time is over. Away, you rascal.
Okay, I'm gonna have Amiri charge those two down.
Tear them apart!
Guess I forgot to make that the charge action somehow.
wishes.
You can't stop me! If you think that,
Stand down. Just letting the ink dry.
And that's the story of how a bunch of guards were overconfident. Knowledge Arcana.
You can thank me now.
Success. This massive statue of King Everoti appears to be made of pure gold and inlaid with gems. Closer examination reveals it's made of bronze and decorated with the illusion spell. That's kind of sad. But yeah, Nettie, all the best to your grandma. Okay, suffering from heavy encumbrance, so I guess I'll have to drop some of these full suits of armour. Exactly, Nellis. Funny it's an illusion and not just glass. I suppose if you're in a setting where illusions are commonplace and basically everywhere. Okay, what did I save? Pardon me? You would expect illusions to be more expensive. Ah, maybe that's the idea. Okay, what's through this door?
I've broken a nail.
Okay, it's locked, but it's behind a lockpick.
Need to try something else.
Okay, it's only a 43. Oh wait, no, that's extremely high. Yeah, Octavia has a 34, but she rolled terribly. Okay, I'll try save skimming that one. I can't remember, but I think Pathfinder uses the 3.5 edition D&D logic of you having to cast the permanency spell. Make a spell permanent. Which is basically a loss of gold. Like the amount an adventurer is expected to have. But to be fair, Kingdom would probably also have it. Try that again.
Done and done.
Heck yeah. Roll guard veteran. Maybe I should have left the door locked.
The dangers don't frighten me.
I'm not afraid!
Oh, trolls, this calls for a fireball. Okay, down it goes. Oh, God. Who is Avanish Jurg?
Consider me provoked.
I didn't think this through.
Tear them apart! They go down!
Okay, Amiri can't actually get through there. This is problematic.
Bring it! Tear them apart!
Stand down.
I'll give you volley. They're probably not good at that deer at that range.
Serves you right.
Known as personally like to headcanon slash house rule that if you can cast a spell with a duration X times per year or whatnot, you can make it permanent that way. I think 5th edition has a couple of building related spells that work that way. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's specifically Consecrate. Good thing I brought Jubilost here, because Acid absolutely deletes these things. Okay, what's your move?
This is for you!
Right, she can't move. Maybe can you get through? Yes.
They go down!
You offended me.
And I get sneak attack, so it's tricked. Hey, Lindsay, can you do something about this guy?
You deserved it.
Oh, you can apparently attack him through the wall. Why not? Oh, okay, we're out of initiative, I guess. Or are we? Okay, we're back in initiative.
I'm positive I found something.
Okay, I kinda wish I had Knock Knock with me right now.
Taste my fury.
Oh yeah, have her heal. I'm so irritated right now.
I have to.
Easy.
What happened there?
He teleports away. He's still in initiative.
Hey,
Okay.
have a look. Your time is over.
All the misses in the world. No, Giubalo, stop! What's going on with this pathfinding? It's kind of ironic when you think about it. Wait, I can literally just cast a spell on him. Also, I can use Magic Missile. This saves these.
Bring it!
Okay, whoops. What's even going on? Hey Lindsay, we're going to walk into the room so you don't do something silly like run round. And then we're going to cast a spell magic on this idiot. Okay, now he's laughing.
Away, you rascal.
Any last wishes?
Hey Giubalost, get in here and stop being a clown.
What do we have here?
Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. I'm glad we're beating this guy up.
You can't stop me!
No, listen, you can't spell colonialist without most of the letters for clown. It's true.
Stand down.
Come on, Concealment's only supposed to be a 50-50 chance. This is blue line poop. Okay, force bomb. See if we can knock him down. Down he goes. That means a bunch of free hits when he gets back up again.
Consider me provoked.
They go down!
You offend me.
This is where I step in.
Let's got him.
Okay. Unidentified full plate, +4. Massive giant strength. Helmet vast intelligence, +2. Natural armor, +3. General's bedroom key. Bastard sword, unstoppable calendar. +4 bonus on persuasion checks. DR5 piercing. And a +8 on saving throws against mind affecting effects. Poisons for however many rounds. Okay, that's pretty good. Right.
Anything is possible.
Oh, took a screenshot by accident there. Lindsay, heal everyone. That'll do. Someone disarm that trap.
I did as you asked.
Right, now let's look at this loot. Okay, that opened the door. Bunch of free stuff. Free stuff. Your whole party could fit in this bed. Can we rest here? Cup of the Victor. Oh yeah, loot the trolls. Anything else in here? The bookcase. Okay, what's through that door then? It's starting to smell like Morrowind in here. Exactly. Let's see, we're up to 2 hours 40 minutes. Okay, what happened there? Okay, we found a secret room. Diamond dust and gold coins, useful. Probably a hidden trap somewhere. Bunch of scrolls. Kukri, Flaming Kukri +2. Mayor's Charm. All the wearer's spells from the enchantment and illusion schools have their DCs increased by 2, but the wearer takes a -2 penalty to strength. Only characters with a good alignment can wear Mayor's Charm. Broken drill with the Technic League's brand. Okay, that's another item from there. Hey Douglas, how's it going? Hey fancy bread lady, I still dig your roleplay getup. Oh, thank you. How are you doing? Had a good start to the week? We just beat up some guy, I couldn't remember. Oh yeah, I should look at the stuff I looted. So it's a Kukri +2.
Good to hear. Assuming you mean the start of the week's fun. Okay, so this door isn't locked. What's in here then? Sort of dining room. Pitax 1. It's noisy in the canteen. Vetti's guards are vigorously discussing the ongoing battle.
The old families have started a riot. Street fights are springing up all over the city. We can't hold down the uproar. Virotti's lost his grip, clear as day. And that Brioche, did you see her handle Villamore? Think we stand a chance against her? She's almost here. Let's run for it while we still can.
The were-rat shows its crooked teeth with a fierce grin.
Cowardly, useless fools. Did you eat the raw food, drink his wine, stuff your pockets with his gold? Now you'll stay and fight for him. I'll eat the face off anyone who tries to escape.
Okay, chaotic good option. Those who don't wish to die for Virotti may go. The others, to arms. And lawful neutral is, you kill everyone. And chaotic evil is, you kill everyone. Octavia, yes, run. Hold on to your pants. Octavia smiles at you broadly.
Brioche, I will eat your liver, nor out your guts. Suck the marrow from your bones.
Oh, frick you then. Okay, we've got were-rats, we've got wardens. We've got were-rats, were-rats. Where's the bard? There.
Your time is over.
Blessing of the Salamander. What's that do again? Fire resistance? Oh yeah. Nolus, where's rats? Everywhere's rats. Exactly.
This is for you.
I wonder if there's an explanation of why Virotti has a bunch of were-rats on his side.
Serves you right.
Oh, and were-tigers, of course. Then again, he had a werewolf joined up because he didn't really have anywhere else to go. Oh frick, I'm getting sneak attacked into oblivion.
Protect me! Someone! Anyone!
Look at me, Gollum!
Away, you rascal.
Who gave you permission to miss? You know Miri can tank the hits. Oh, I messed up. Someone's casting a load of buffs.
Protect me, please.
No less rats equal thieves, and he works with thieves. The were targets you couldn't tell me. Yeah, but he had at least one werewolf he took it, who was basically on it, who I met earlier and was basically only on his side. Because he didn't have anywhere else to go. So...
I'll fight if I have to.
Oh yeah, I should probably cast Mirror Image.
This hurts so much. This cannot.
Okay, what's this guy's AC? 40. Oh wow. Guess that's why this guy's the boss.
I should withdraw for a time.
Okay, time for my trump card.
Protect me. What a miserable last chapter.
My trump card isn't going as well as I'd have hoped.
Won't kill me. Tear them apart.
Whoops. I just knocked out Octavia.
So, Taya. You.
I think I might be in trouble.
Sister, protect me.
Yeah, I was not ready for that fight.
Oh, we're at 3 hours, so I think I'll call it here anyway. As I said, it's kind of muggy in there. I didn't really feel... Oh, thank you for the follow, Eddie186. I didn't notice that. Okay, guess we'll find someone to raid. Most likely Goggles, but we'll see who else is on. Stream-wise, I'll be back on Wednesday with more Pathfinder Kingmaker. Who knows, maybe I'll have my ears done by then. Thursday, I think there's going to be some D&D. Friday, I think there's... Actually, no, wait, yep. Thursday, it's going to be the death of Sonic the the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog with Goggles and Nick. That'll be fun. Friday, it's going to be more D&D. So that will also be fun. Oh yeah, I'm probably going to throw up a poll to decide what I'm going to start streaming at now that Leonard's Inception is complete, so keep an eye out for that. And yep, I'm just going to raid Goggles. So yep, he's streaming Final Fantasy VII with Enfys. So it's a good chaotic time. Just be advised, there's this very strict no backseat gaming rule in place because they've had some bad experiences with that in the past. So everyone be on your best behaviour. And yep, not much else to say really. Hopefully I'll see you all Wednesday. And we're going to rate, if you're watching this on YouTube, like, comment and subscribe. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, I upload my VODs to YouTube if anyone wants to catch up on streams there. And sorry, brain's getting a bit foggy. Yep, we'll raid in 3, 2, 1, let's go.